Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are continuing in The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. And if you recall, last time we uh, encountered the pirates. Um, well, we saw the pirates. We didn't really speak with any of them, although Tetra saw us. And I guess we did speak with, what's his name? Nico, the guy that we were swabby to when we were with the pirates. And we got bombs, found the last of the pearls from Jaboon, who was hiding back behind Outset Island. Um, let's see, and we restored one of the pearls to the goddess statue, which I believe is where we are now. Let's, yep, put Nehru's pearl on the goddess statue, and now it's shining and doing this. So, can we get out of here without... So next, I think we want to go 2 islands north, past Six Eye Reef to whatever this one is up here. So, let's... Okay, not a major shift in the wind, but even a little bit can help us considerably. A little bit of speed will help. Oh. Hey! Okay. Wow, those things... Okay, just get out of there, away from the flying. I guess those are... I'm guessing those are pea-hats or something similar to them. Although we saw some what seemed more like the plant-like pea-hats in the forest area. So... Oh. Seems we're heading into a storm here. There we go. Yep. Okay, yeah, we're not here to fight the Octoroks. We're just passing through. We'll probably end up fighting them at some point, or some similar ones. But okay, is that? Let's see, where's my? Oh, should be right. Oh, there's a tornado. Let's try to avoid that. Okay. I think we already have the map information for this island. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so we'll talk to the fish after this. To reach Eastern Fairy Isle, head east from here. Okay, maybe we'll do that on our way over to the other one, see if... Because if we can get into Eastern Fairy Isle, the fairy there might have something to help us out. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses, place the pearl you hold here. Okay, this is the Din's Fire Pearl, or Din's Pearl, or... Place Din's Pearl in the ancient statue's hands. One pearl remains. Now, I did think it was interesting when I was looking at some pictures this week. Just bring it over here. We commented last time how Nehru's pearl, the symbol on it looks very much like the Zora sapphire from Ocarina of Time. And we saw the symbol, this Kokiri emerald symbol, all over the Forest Haven. But as we'll see, the symbol that's on the Farore's pearl is not this symbol. And this, the Din's Pearl here, looks absolutely nothing like the Goron Ruby. And so I'll be interested, at some point I think we're going to be going back to Dragon's Reach? No, Dragon Reach is, I think, Skyrim. Dragon Roost Island, that's it. At some point we'll be going back and I'll be interested to see if, I don't recall, but we'll be interested to see if we can find this pattern there. Similar to how we found this one in the woodland area. But I'm not entirely sure what to make of the symbols that we do see. And then we have this. The only thing I can think of where we might have seen that before is... Let me look up something real quick. I was trying to see if maybe... Aha! Okay, let's look at this. Because I see not only the two symbols that we didn't see before, I see all three of the symbols here. Let me pull this over. This symbol, the sprite is kind of hard to see when it's this big, but if you look at the artwork, this is what's on Farore's Pearl. This is what's on Din's Pearl. And this is what's on Nehru's Pearl. And in case you don't recognize it, the Tune of Ages, the Tune of Currents, and the Tune of Echoes, these were the three songs from Oracle of Ages that we could play on the harp to... this one just opened up the portals if there was a portal nearby. This one allowed us to, I think, move forward but not backwards. And this one allowed us to move forward or backwards. So, it's interesting that I didn't notice at the time because, the sprite doesn't look as much like the symbol as the artwork does. Even if you shrunk it down, it's not as obviously the same symbol. But that definitely looks like the Zora Sapphire. But then these other two are also used on the pearls. And what I find particularly interesting about that is the fact that in Oracle of Ages, all three of these were associated with Nehru, because Nehru was the Oracle of Ages, and all of these were from that game and associated with her harp, not with Din, who was from Oracle of Seasons, and Furore, who was living inside of Meiku trees, just handing out secrets. So interesting. I have to consider this a little bit and kind of see what kind of a connection that is. If that's, and I guess even the colors match, so that have green for that and red for Din. So I have to think about that. See if we can come up with a reason of why these three symbols in particular are being used. And I'll still want to look for the Goron Ruby symbol in Dragon Roost Island, because since the Kokiri Emerald symbol was used in the Forest Haven, I'll actually be kind of surprised if we don't see any reference to it. But okay, that's need to get my focus back here. But, okay, so we're, if nothing else, we can definitely say that that's another. Well, that's definitely a reference to a previous game, but I guess whether or not it's an actual link to another game, or no pun intended, will depend very much on the nature of the connection. We'll have to see if it's something that actually, if it actually ties in and forms a actual connection, or if it's just something that's a reference, kind of like how we thought the towns in Ocarina of Time, or the sages in Ocarina of Time. Okay, let's do this just to get over here a little faster. Okay, quick, give me a chart before these Octoroks try to come after me. Yeah, I take it you want a chart and information about this island? Then start by opening up your sea chart. Yes, please. Northern Triangle Island. Let me tell you something, Small Fry. The school on that Windfall Island has one gorgeous teacher. But the thing is, this gang of 4 little hoodlums is always causing trouble for her. Those little delinquents like to cause all sorts of trouble. They go climbing trees and hiding behind buildings instead of going to school. What a bunch of savages. Somebody's got to scold those scoundrels and set them straight for the sake of that poor teacher, you hear me? And that's all the info I've got to offer. Okay. So I guess that's mini quest for trying to help out the school teacher, if we can set those what they call themselves, the bumblebees or something, in line. Okay, let's. Okay, we're gonna head due east because we're gonna try to get to the fairy island first. So let's. Oh, I don't want to go in the whirlwind. Okay. Alright, looks like we're out of the stormy area, so that's probably the fairy island up there. Let's see if it's something that we can access yet, or if it's something that we're going to have to come back to later. Oh, and while we're at it, let's get some. Oh, we're running low on bait. We're going to have to visit beetles soon as well. That looks like just a bombable thing. But let's feed the fish, 'cause he's kind of close to the island. Pretty much when the camera view shifts, I know I can throw the bait in without wasting it. Well, in as much as talking to these guys is not wasting it. Alright, Eastern Fairy Island. Starting to fill in the chart rather nicely. Where it is, they hold an auction every night over there on Windfall Island. Every night the people gather in the Hall of Wealth to amuse themselves by spending a little money. Ah, the rich. Auctions may be a race to see who can bid the highest, but I'll let you in on a little secret. The key to winning an auction is to be both patient and bold. I'm serious, Fry. From what I hear, they get some great items or great things up on the auction block too, like heart-shaped stuff among other things. Maybe that's just a rumor. You should try it out, Small Fry. You might just like it. Else maybe we can get like a heart piece or even a heart container. I'm guessing probably a heart piece. Heart containers usually a little rarer, too rare to just end up in a heart in like an auction block or something. Okay. So let's. Okay, we can kind of not go directly against the wind, but if we kind of go at an angle, it's a little faster than trying to just drift against the wind. Alright. Oh, it's another one of these guys, the trees. Sometime we'll have to try to get the water to help these guys out. Hello, swordsman. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Huh? You say the forest trees my fellow Crocs have planted are withering? So it's true. As you can see, the forest tree I have planted is doing the same. Okay, I think we've already heard all this. Can't help but think that this, too, is the result of Ganondorf's evil plot. Could it be? Regardless, in order to bring the life back into this poor, withered sapling, I will certainly need forest water. Okay, yes. Go to the forest haven and bring back some of the water that flows around the Great Deku tree and sprinkle it on the tree. I will do that eventually. I can't do it just this moment, but... Okay. I think what we're getting the pearls for is actually one of the main things I need to do, and then I'll be able to more explore a little bit. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Oh, I forgot the colors that we've already seen. Have we seen this color combination of just kind of light bluish and then the spiral bit at the bottom is more like a reddish, the kind of a dark blue-gray skin. Okay, how can you help me? I mean, I appreciate any help that you can get. I'm not questioning it, but we can carry more bombs. Ooh, wow. Maximum of 99 wherever we go. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. What do I have? Okay, I still have a fairy trapped in a bottle. So that's good. And the fairy didn't look too happy in the bottle, but then again, none of the other fairies or even the great fairies seem to mind that we're trapping fairies in bottles, so I'm assuming that it's not too bad. I'm sorry, I do not want to cut down the tree that you're trying so desperately to save. Oh yeah, it's not dancing, so of course it doesn't have anything for us. Where's my boat? There's my boat. And I think now we need to head straight southeast. So I wonder, do we hit... Nope, didn't want to do that. I want to... Yeah, for only having one song so far, we sure are getting a lot of use out of it. Then again, being able to control the winds is a pretty useful ability, so... rather makes sense that that would be one that would see a lot of use, especially when we're kind of at the mercy of the winds for sailing. Although it does raise the question, are we affecting the winds for everybody or just for ourselves? Like is it just local, just in the area immediately around us that the wind is pointing in this direction? Or are the pirates over on the other side of the map like sailing and then suddenly the wind changes and then suddenly the wind changes again and they're just finding it impossible to go in the direction they want to? Okay, I already have chart information for this island. To reach Bomb Island, head south from here. Yeah, I think we've encountered Bomb Island before. Yeah, there's Bomb Island. I think we couldn't do whatever was on Bomb Island. I don't know if we needed bombs or if we needed something else to access it. Oh, yep, there's the what song or Tune of Echoes symbol, for Roar's Pearl. Okay, place for Roar's Pearl in the ancient statue's hands. Seemed like more was going to happen, didn't it? Oh! Okay, we created a giant triangle. Well, more accurately, I think the goddesses created a giant triangle. We just placed the pearls, allowing them to do so. Oh, wow. It's the Forsaken Fortress all over again, isn't it, Link? Although you didn't fall on to hard ground, so hopefully you didn't drop your sword this time. Oh, wow. This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. That which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced, and you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods. Okay, let's see, where are we? Okay, so we are right in the middle of, let's see, there's Northern Triangle Island, Southern Triangle Island, and Eastern Triangle Island, and we're right in the middle. So, it's interesting that these three, when they formed a triangle, that it drew a Triforce inside, because of course these three themselves form like the interior missing part of a Triforce when we include Great Fish Isle, Dragon Roost Isle, and the one that we didn't get, the Forest Haven. Those with the Triangle Islands form an actual Triforce, and that's where the three pearls were. But right in the center is this. Let's see, is there a fish somewhere we can get some information from? Yeah. Although I was going to ask how much information could the fish have since it just rose up, but then presumably it's been underwater before this, so the fish might know something about it from before it rose up. Or they might tell us something about a completely different island like they sometimes do. There we go. Okay. Trying to look up information and play at the same time. Alright. Tower of the Gods. I've done a fish fortune on you, small fry, and from what I can tell, it looks like you are fated to come to this place many times. And the keys that control that fate are none other than the lucky items known as the Triumph Forks. Yeah, they're some sort of magic utensils. If you want to learn more about the Triumph Forks, talk to that guy Tingle. That's what the fish fortune told me. Now I know I may only be a fish, but my fortune telling is uncannily accurate. You'd better believe it, small fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Okay, if we want to hear it again, we'll have to give him some more bait. That's fine, I don't need to hear it again. There is... there's Beetle. Wow, yeah, it's directly into the wind. I'm not going to be able to do that. But... let's see if we can catch up with him and... well, I mean, he's coming this way. Whoop. Yep. Okay, yep, that was exactly into the path of that. Well, okay, where'd Beetle go? Okay, there he is. Okay, let's do this. Yep, okay. A little bit off, but at least right general direction. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. I guess we'll have to see if Beetle even carries bait here, because of course he seems to have different wares at different places. Even barring his special shop where he's wearing a mask and pretending that it's not him. Nope, just bombs and red potion. Sorry, I don't need any of those at the moment. Thanks, Beetle. Alright, let's head into the Temple of the Gods, or Tower of the Gods, I think it was. And see what's going on in there. Okay, well, I think I see where we need to go, because there don't appear to be many options. Lots of ways in, but only one way to continue. Okay, it'll be interesting. We're actually getting to sail the King of Red Lions inside. And so we're going to remain on the boat even while we're inside, at least part of the time. Okay, so let's see. So we're on the water. Some rather simple geometric architecture. That waterfall looks like it might be a face or something. At least those look like they could be eyes. Maybe the water's pouring out of a mouth, but I guess we'll have to see if we can see one when the water's not pouring out of it to be sure. Let's see. These look like they're bombable, are they? They are. Okay. Okay, and the water level rises and falls. That's good to know. Oh, oh yeah, that's a face. So, I'm gonna hop out and see if I can... Okay, I don't think we're gonna need the Wind Waker in here. Hell, I was wondering if maybe it would drop like some gold chew jelly or something. Okay, they have these statue things. We can pick them up. Do they go here? No, that doesn't seem like it goes here. Okay, we have some torches. We have a door we can go through, but there's also a lower section. Let's... Oh. So far, kind of like some of the water temples we've seen, especially the one in Ocarina of Time, except that I have no control over the water going up and down. We just have to kind of time it. Oh, it dropped some red chew jelly. What's down here? Okay, it doesn't look like anything's down here. Okay, so there's a door down on that level. We'll have to visit. We have some stained glass, and these faces don't look particularly happy or pleasant. Even though this is meant to be a challenge for us, it still doesn't look very welcoming. Let's try going through this door first. Oh, okay. Okay. There's one of the, was a skull. Okay, some more of these. Alright, we got a compass. Now we can see where things are hidden in the dungeon. Okay. So there's another chest in here. And if I had to guess, I'd say that eyeball looks like one of the targets from the Nintendo 64 Zeldas that we are going to need like a bow or something. Will the boomerang work? Yeah, Link, throw the boomerang where I said, not at the wall. Link, no, that's... No. Okay, Link is determined to just hit the wall with the boomerang, so... Okay, so we have chains there. Those torches are not lit, so I bet we're gonna need to rectify that. So we'll wait for the water to go down. Guess it makes sense that the torches that spend half their time underwater would not be lit. Okay, fortunately the chest stays here even after the torches go underwater. That would not be much time if we had to do everything before before the torches were submerged again. Alright, we got a joy pendant. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. Okay, the torches are put out. Okay, so we're going to need something to take care of the eyeball for up here, and we're going to need a key for down there. Okay, so we'll probably be coming back to this area again. Let's head back over here to the King of Red Lions. Oh, no. Don't just jump out of the boat, Link. Actually... Okay, there's a bit of a current there coming from the water that's pouring out, so I can't really get over there. But let's see, it looks like there's a door over there and a door over here. Let's look at this one first. Oh, okay, water's still going up and down in here. Oh, now, there we go. Okay, bombable wall. Bombable wall. Oh, don't fall off, Link. There we go. Okay, these bombable walls are at least next to platforms where we can set a bomb. The other one looked like it didn't have a platform close. We'll have to do something different there. Is this going to be a map? It is indeed. We got the dungeon map. We can view it. Green areas are ones you visited. The flashing area is your current location. And we can view other floors. How many floors are there here? 4 floors. Okay, wow. So this will probably take up most, if not all, of our session tonight. Oh. Oh, these ones dropped green jelly instead of red. So maybe the yellow chews can drop like any color jelly. Well, we haven't seen blue jelly yet, so... Okay, can we move these? Nope. There we go. So now if we do this... Ah. Well, okay, there's that box. Oh. There we go. Oh, okay. We need to get a box over there, and we need to not have that guy be in the way. Nope. Ooh, lots of jellies. Nope, that was... I think that was just about the most terrible jump I think I've ever seen any Link give in any game ever. Absolutely pathetic. Okay. And just joy pendant. Okay. So the big thing in here was the map. Alright. Not a terrible prize. Okay, so let's head over this way next. Okay, we have something we can lift and a glowing circle. Let's try... Yep. Easy puzzle. Of course, it's usually puzzles are easy at first because they want you to get used to the mechanics. So, okay, we're given lots of bombs here. Does this... Okay, this area goes... Yeah, okay, there's a glowing spot down there. Okay, and it looks like there's a... Maybe that thing on the other side is something we have to get onto the glowing spot. Okay, so let's... Can I climb on top of this? Okay, maybe I can't climb on top of it. Okay, maybe let's try moving one of these onto there. Then, is this just a pressure switch? Okay, I see. So that'll help us get across, but whenever the water rises, it'll disappear. But as long as it's going straight up and down, it should go back on once the water goes down, and then we can run across. Right? Yeah, there we go. Whoa. Hey, why'd that happen? Was this not on all the way? Okay, let's try that again. Why did it collapse halfway through? Okay, it didn't collapse that time. Must have just been like some kind of a glitch or something. Oh, this has a cross-shaped base like the area outside did. Over by the other door, so maybe there's a similar one by this door. Because I don't think we're going to be able to get this all the way over to the other side. Yeah, because I don't think we can carry it in our boat, but we can do that. Okay, and that's what allows us access that way. Oh. Okay. So, when this Tower of the Gods was built, was the world already flooded? Like, did the gods think of, like, oh, we're gonna have to make sure that somebody in a small single seat boat can navigate through here? Because otherwise, like, if we didn't have water levels going up and down, how would we even get to this place? Beyond this place, you must do battle with the power of the gods, but even as you do so, you must also borrow that power. Okay, right, because we're being tested here. Oop. Okay, so we've got... Okay, we're going to need another box like right there, and then I think we can jump all the way over. So we're going to need to be able to jump over with a lit torch. Okay, hopefully we won't fall in the water. We'll wait a cycle just to make sure that we can... Okay, Link, that was almost as bad as your previous bad jump. Okay, just need to run straight across. I don't want to light this too early because I don't know if it'll eventually like burn up or burn out or something, so I want to make sure that I light it just before, but then need to make sure that I can run in a good direction. There we go. Okay, we got a key. Okay, so we can go open the door on the other side. Okay, more of those things. We'll just ignore them. get on there just so you don't drown while waiting for this to go down. Alright, and then let's... Okay, let's see. Water go down. There we go. Okay, so how do we get up? Okay. Ah, needed to beat all the enemies, and then our way would be clear. Okay. Okay, so now when the water goes down, we'll have to head out and then carry this up the stairs on the outside. Okay. So we have a way forward, and it looks like we're actually going to have to leave King of Red Lions behind. Which makes sense, because we're on the bottom floor, and the water's already going up and down. It would make sense that when we go on the upper floors that we would have to leave the boat down here. Whoop. Well, no, that's... Okay, let me back in for just a moment till the water level rises again. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Whoa. Wow, these are... Have we seen these before this game? In this game? Because that is undoubtedly a BMOS, which we have seen in other games, but these look almost like rather futuristic. Well, or I guess technically they're probably ancient, but... Okay, well, let's try to get rid of these rats first. Oh, can we... Okay, we can lock onto that. Can't really do anything with it. There we go. So it's looking like what we're going to have to do is try to carry these statues over to the other side. But I'm pretty sure we'll be slower when we have the statue, and if these rats run into us, they're going to knock us down and make us drop the statues. I guess let's just... Yeah, I didn't think that would work, but it did work in Ocarina of Time, so it was worth a shot. Yeah, we're actually not really too much slower with these. Okay, let's make sure it's... There we go. What's down here? Oh, that is a deep pit. I don't think we want to fall in there. Okay, so we need to come to this one. Then it'll rise up enough to get to that one, which will then rise up enough to get to that one. And is there another layer? Well, there's another platform up there. What's that all about? see anything up here. Unless we end up getting like a lens of truth or something. Maybe it'll become clearer later. Oh, okay. I thought I could jump all the way, but... Alright. Oh, we're on the second floor. Okay. Good. Well, we have Triforce here. In the middle of some squiggles with some Triforces around the outside. Yeah, Triforces definitely definitely like a holy site or something here. Oh, there's the Triforce symbol inside those same squiggles. And wait a second. So I just noticed, look at these faces with the horns on them. And how unpleasant they look, and these ones don't have horns. Or if they do, they're on the side, like a ram's horn. Yeah, those are more like ram's horns or something. But I think of especially the ones, like these ones with the horns sticking up. Now, if I can do it, let's look at our shield again. Can I get the... Yeah. Okay. I was trying to see if I could force the camera angle up against it. But you remember how underneath the Triforce on our shield, there's that... here we go. There's that kind of bird-looking thing that looked kind of demonic in that it had a strange head with horns on it. I wonder if that, instead of being demonic, if it has to do with these goddish looking statues. I was going to say goddess, but then it says this is the temple of the gods, and we had the goddess statues on the islands, and then these are very different. So I wonder if maybe these are gods to the other goddesses or something. But I wonder if that might indicate, since we have the 3 different styles here, I wonder if maybe we have indications of like the 3 aspects of the Triforce. Maybe the ones with the horns up like this are going to end up being like the courage ones, since those are on Link's shield. Or it's not exactly like those, but it looks kind of similar to those. We'll use that as a working theory for now. Okay, so we have these platforms here. Only one door seems open at the moment. That's the one with these ram's head horns on it. So let's go see what's in here. Okay, we have a statue and another statue. And, okay, we have a platform. It's moving back and forth. We're going to have to probably move these over to the other side. And there's also a passage to the right. Let's see what that's all about. Okay, there's a eye to shoot there. Oh, maybe we don't need to move those. Okay, well there was an eye to shoot over there, so let's go through here. Maybe this will be like where we get the bow or something. Okay, have Ram's Horn statue again. Seeker of the Goddesses guidepost. Press R to call me and guide me to my place of truth. Okay. Call to the statue is just, come on! I see, because if we can lift him up, but this barrier's in the way, so we can't carry him like this. We have to... Okay, make sure that we... Okay, make sure I don't take corners too fast, because he'll probably go straight for us and end up falling off the side. So, okay. Okay, so I'm guessing this is out here. Oh hey, he has ram's horns on the side of his head just like the larger statues do. Okay. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Okay, a 4-note song. So I need to remember how to make this 4 notes. Well, okay, we learned the command melody. My kin wait beyond the doors, control them and guide them to their places of truth to open the path to the gods. Okay. So I guess next is the tall horn guys. So I guess maybe, I guess I don't know my livestock very well, but I guess those are like ram's horns, and then these are like goat's horns, and then that's like bull's horns or something. Okay. Good to know, if you're on fire, you can stop, drop, and roll to be able to put yourself out. Oh, I see. Up there we have... But, is that guy going to interfere with me? Let's do that, because we're probably going to need that. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, I know. Let's try this. Okay, problem solved. Actually, can I just swing across from here? Okay, since that side door was closed off. So I'm wondering I'm beginning to wonder if we're going to be able to, like, if are we going to get the bow this time, or the fishman said that we'd be um, returning here many times, so maybe we're not going to get the bow yet, but like those rooms will all be stuff that next time we come we'll be able to do different puzzles or something like that. What's this on the floor? I have a Triforce, and then not sure what to make of that. Kind of looks like horns on the top, maybe, and a rainbow underneath. I don't know. Okay, so um, yep, and this guy has horns like those. So okay, so oh, don't cut it too close. So we can swing across, but this guy can't, and so if nobody's standing on there, he's not going to be able to get across. So let's try our song that we just got. We'll stand on here to make the light bridge there, and then okay, and then we can actually take control of this guy. Okay, because he needs the light bridge, we don't. And then while we're doing this, Link will just be standing on the switch. And then once we are over here, I guess we return to Link and he'll just stay there. Okay, good. He's just staying there. Okay. How are we going to get across this room? Oh. Put you there. Okay, so I guess we'll put you there so we can try to get to that door, and then I guess whatever's in that door will help us. Maybe that will be the bow. Oh, just barely made it. Probably should have taken another swing just to be safe. Oh. Ha! Knocked your helmet off. Whoop, okay. Okay, easiest to just wait for them to attack and do the counter attack. Oh, okay. He was able to counterattack me there. not sure why sometimes it does the jump over the head thing, and sometimes it does the somersault around the back. Okay, so I'm guessing we are getting the bow then, because I can't imagine what else this could be that could help us here. But let's find out. Alright, we got the hero's bow. Okay, hold the button to knock an arrow and release the button to shoot. You can carry up to 30 arrows. Alright. Oh, wow, those did not last long. Okay. We can pick up his sword and use it, but unfortunately it's not really going to help us much. And we can't carry it out of the room. Okay, I didn't see the statue, but I can see on the mini-map the little pink dot I think means he's over by the door to the left. So, let's... Now we should be able to take these guys out. No, come on. Okay, so that's how we'll get the statue across. How are we getting ourselves back across? Okay, why are you doing this one? You're not doing the other one. Yep, there's our buddy the statue. What? What was that? Wait, okay, what was that? Oh. Okay, so these things are like Armos Knights. Are you gonna wake up too? Here, just be on the safe side. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Okay. Since we have a bow now, let's see what was over this way. Oh. Okay, I think those are this game's whiz robes. what's in here. Okay, yep, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, so we shot arrows to stun them and then threw bombs in their open mouths when stunned. Okay, so was this something that we needed to do in order to move on in the dungeon? Or was this just a bonus room to reward our exploration? Excuse me. Okay, let's see. A joy pendant, okay. Flock to those who spread joy like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. Okay, so not strictly necessary, but just a nice little bonus. So a little reward for noticing this area and coming back to it. Can we jump? Nope, not playing with you. Okay, so now this is the bull's horn. Here. Which, if I had to... If I were trying to tie these to the 3 powers, I guess... Of the 3, I think these bull's horn guys would definitely be power. To like the Triforce things, wisdom, courage, and power. The bull's horn guys, I think, would be power. I want to say this guy would be courage, but I think that's just because the symbol on the shield, which I don't know if it actually has anything to do with that. Although I guess it also kind of fits with the nature of that puzzle that we had to, we had to clear some dangers out of the way, both the skulls and the Armos Knight thing, before we could get that guy across. And then this one, I guess, would be wisdom. I don't know, are sheep usually associated with wisdom? Not that I've seen, but I guess I'm also not an ancient Hylian god or goddess, so what do I know? Okay, let's... Since these guys are flying around so much, I don't want to waste arrows on them. Come on. There we go. You guys waking up? No? Okay, yep. Better keep it that way. Alright, we have some things over water. And then a door down there. And then a locked door there. These... Okay, these are counterweights. We jump on them, they fall, so presumably we'll have to get something on one of them to keep the other one up so we can... It was a little... Nope. The other one was a little too late. Still too late. Link, stop going with the boomerang. I want you to use bombs. What? That looked like that was dead on. How did that not... Maybe that's not a breakable wall, or maybe we need to do something else to break it. Okay. Well, first things first, let's get rid of you. Okay, there we go. Yep, another one of you. Oh, Mr. Platform, can you please move? Thank you. Okay, so we have these platforms here, seem to be ones that we can most easily get to. Okay, what's this do? Okay, that goes up and down after we shoot it. Okay. Way to completely miss the platform, Link. Whoa! Okay. Was not expecting the roll there. Was expecting Link to grab onto the edge there. Okay, jump too far. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. Alright, good. Alright, now where do we go from here? Can we get over to that chest? I think we can. Alright. Small key. Okay. The other room did have a locked door in it. Okay, is this... here, okay. So then I'm guessing we need to hit this one. Whoa, okay. Careful, Link. Almost had it. Part of the thing is the ones that we activate ourselves, of course, they're not necessarily moving in the same pattern as everything else. Oh wait, what are we doing here? Okay, this I think should be where the chest. Oh, there's something over there. There we go. All right. Got a joy pendant. Got a joy pendant. We got a key. Don't see anything else in this room, so let's just head back to the entryway. get the feeling we need to open that thing somehow. Maybe my timing just wasn't right. Or, oh, wait, we have these things. Okay. Let's see, is that heavy enough to do it? Okay, no. Link weighs as much as one of those statues. Got it. Okay, good. Good. Oh, but we're going to need more because we're going to have to bring the statue back. And it's going to weigh more than just one link. Okay, we have lasers here that are halted when we step on that. So let's see, how do we get past the lasers? I think I know what we have to do. Okay, we come up here. We'll use our gliding technique to glide over the lasers. Come on! Yep. So not exactly the most commanding voice to call to these guys in. Alright, so then to go back, what we're going to need to do is we'll have this guy go back and stop the laser. Okay, the lasers won't harm him. Oh, I thought there was going to be like a little cutscene or something, so. Is that a... Within the lasers themselves, there's kind of a little bit of a Triforce. Like we have some squiggles and then a Triforce kind of in the middle. Let's set you there for safekeeping. Okay. Just one green rupee for taking out the... Wizrobe. Okay, so I think maybe 3 of these. Let's see, does one of these equal 1? Yes, okay. So that balances that. This would balance that plus link. And then this will weigh down that plus link. So that link can go over and grab it. Okay. Okay. Well, the colors don't help us indicate if these are meant to respond or indicate specific aspects of the Triforce. But let's head up to, I think we're up to level 3. Okay. So So we got BMOS over here. Okay, we got lasers. Presumably we need to put stuff on those lasers in order to get this chest. Okay, good. That just completely disabled it. Okay, we got the big key. Used to gain entrance to the room where the dungeon's boss lurks. Okay. Oh. Fortunately, you can always survive explosions as long as you're hiding behind a shield. So that's why 50s kids were trained to hide under desks during, in case of a nuclear attack from the Soviet Union, because back in the 50s, desks were made out of Hylian shields. Okay, ooh. We're outside. Where's the... Okay, there's the bird. First I want your... Wait, excuse me. First I want your feather. Okay, now I want to just shoot you. There we go. Okay, can I grab that? Okay. There we go. Yes, these are like BMOS that only shoot in a specific direction. So how are we getting past that? Okay, it's not like I can speed past it or anything. Okay, I thought maybe it would take a while to turn on, but it does not. Can I shoot it? Nope. I mean, I can, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe I can go around it? Which direction is the wind? There we go. No idea if that's the intended way, but it works. Okay, these ones, that one we run past, 'cause it's a, Oh. Okay, let's just keep on going with our strategy that seems to be working. That's right, we do have a fairy in a bottle. So... Okay, it seems to be telling us that we're going to want bombs and arrows. So let's... Hopefully we don't need too much magic. Okay. I'm kind of curious about what these shapes on the walls are. On the one hand, they kind of look like some of the maps and things, although I mean it's a repeated pattern. I don't know what specific map they would be. But then just the repetition of them and the dots and lines, the way they connect, it almost makes me think of a circuit board a little bit. Which might be kind of fitting considering we've been seeing all these kind of ancient futuristic lasers and things. Um, and then what's this? Looks like a couple shields. Maybe a mask above the middle shield. I guess we're about to find out. You have done well to find your way to this place. O chosen one, accept this final challenge. Well, camera controls nearly got me there. Ow. Ah, ow. Ow, the floor's electric. Get out of there. Oh. Okay, so just like the... Looks like the large Armos guys. Okay, hopefully I don't run out of arrows. I like how the music changes a little bit when he goes from the hands attacking to the mouth attacking. Ow. Okay, how many times do we have to do this? 3 times. The path can now be opened. O chosen one, what will now come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path that you have chosen. Go forward with caution. Okay. Link's victory, not exactly... His victory dance, not exactly fitting the gravitas of the moment. But Okay, we got a heart container. But, okay, so far we got the bow and the heart container. Is that really what we came to get here for? Oh, we're on top of the tower. Okay. Okay, high wall. Are those supposed to be windows or arrow slits or what? 'Cause, way too tall to be arrow slits. And, I mean, they're too tall to be windows to see out of, and as far as windows to let light in, well, it's not really necessary when you have a open ceiling like this. I see. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Fortunately, we have a grappling hook. And we get to be the knocker of the bell. Or we're directly moving it. You have done well. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. But this does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first step into the world beyond the ring of light you see shimmering in the waves before you, your true trial will begin. Are you ready? Actually, I was going to go back and see what that other arrow target did, but we're sinking. Like, hold your breath. Oh, this looks like Hyrule Castle. Of course, remember Hyrule was sunk beneath the waves when Ganon returned. So, presumably this is the Hyrule that was sunk. And yet, the fact that we're not drowning seems to indicate that it's been preserved somehow. Oh, I guess I should let King of Red Lions tell it. Shouldn't steal his thunder. You're probably wondering where we are, aren't you? Unfortunately, there is not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Okay, well, then you should have let me keep explaining. Once you are able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtain in this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words. See what awaits you in the castle. Okay. It's interesting, it's all black and white. Oh, look, the waterfall's not even moving. We still get kind of pushed away from it, but it's not... Like, the only water moving is directly around us. Oh, it's like everything's frozen. Not like frozen, temperature-wise, but frozen in time. Like, time has just stopped here. So I was thinking, some similarities here between here and some of the previous Zelda games. Of course, on the one hand, this is similar to Ocarina of Time, in that in Ocarina of Time we collected the three spiritual stones and then opened the Temple of Time. And in a sense, we got the three goddesses pearls, and then which actually bore some resemblance in some ways to some of the stones, and then we accessed the Tower of the Gods, which allowed us to come here. But another thing I was noticing, because the pearls had the symbols from Oracle of Ages, well, the big thing in Oracle of Ages was how we moved between ancient Labrina and current Labrina. Well, the pearls just allowed us to come, like, if not back in time, at least to a relic of the past here in the both in the Temple of the Gods and in Hyrule Castle here. Whoa. That looked like a moblin that was very close to us. And a dark nut or iron knuckle or whatever. Oh, he can't do anything. Okay. I think I'm going to want this, because there's a lot of stuff to look at here. Okay, I want to find a good angle to get this statue first, since we're right here. Okay, I mean, it's clearly a knight of some kind, or because he's got a sword. I want to try to get him where there's not stuff behind him that's interfering with seeing what he is. Okay, let's try and come over here. I don't know, that's an odd looking face. Oh, he's got a tail. So maybe that's like a lion? Or I'm thinking of, like, with the tuft on the tail there, could be a lion. Okay, now that I'm thinking animal, yeah, the around the head there, that looks like texture to add, to make it seem like a mane or something. So I'm gonna say lion holding a sword. Not sure why. How is this? Can't really tell even which way that one was supposed to go. It's too broken. Although there's the hilt of the sword, so I guess this is the lower half and this is the top half, maybe. Okay. Well, okay, this looks like a king. It seems odd fashion choice to kind of have that really odd collar just seems very thick in the front, and then to kind of make it so your beard just goes flush with the collar. It's I can't say I really approve of the. Like, I wouldn't want to try it myself, but I guess it's maybe they make it work. So okay. We have. Oh, I guess that's Princess Zelda with a bunch of like advisors or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including her. which is a conspicuous number considering how often we've seen like 7 sages and whatnot. Um, with Zelda being one of the 7 sages in Ocarina of Time. Now, that didn't look like it was actually the sages from Ocarina of Time, of course, because didn't see any Gorons or Zoras or anything, Kokiri, but I'm just saying it seems rather reminiscent of it. Oh, here we can get a good view of the. I think these are Dark Nuts or Iron Knuckles. Um, Nintendo keeps going back and forth, and there's technically a difference between them, but I'm not entirely clear what it is, especially because I think it's pretty rare for both to appear in the same game. Uh, on his breastplate, he's got a sword in the middle, and then two like worms, like those. I don't know if those would be Moldorms or Lanmola, but they look like some kind of worm-based enemy. Okay, and then he's wearing the Knight Crest as a belt, so that's what we're basically taking a championship belt. That's our proof of beating him. Okay, and of course the Moblins are all frozen. The doesn't look like the Moblins and the Darknuts are fighting anybody, but then again that makes sense because the world was drowned because um, keep in mind Link went away into like a different timeline, and so when Ganon returned, there was nobody to fight against him, and because there was no one to fight against him, that's why the gods had to intervene and drown the land. So it would make sense that these guys, at the moment when the entire uh, when the castle and everything in it's been kind of struck down, or presumably this happened just right when the world was being drowned. Um, that these guys were unopposed because there was no hero to fight against them, and they'd probably already gotten rid of the all the king's knights and everybody. So, okay, I do like the large Triforce window over the door. Can I get a better view of that from over here? This statue seems to be on rails or something. I don't suppose I can push it. Nope. There's a little Triforce symbol on the front, though. Yeah, I like the large Triforce over the door. Um, although from here you can really see how small the door is compared to the whole doorway. Okay, let's look at this statue. Oh. All right, I'll need you to listen to me for a moment, if I must. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in this castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But that entrance has been blocked by a mighty threshold, firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access. Do you know where to search and what you must do to open the hidden way? You will find a clue in the shape of the herald near where we arrived at the castle. Okay. Triforce symbol on the floor. And that must be... This is the Ocarina of Time Link. Yep, there's the Master Sword. You can tell by its kind of somewhat peculiar little bump out a little bit above the hilt. Can I see the shield better? Okay, yep, and that looks more like the Hylian shield. So, okay, so our shield is not a Hylian shield. It does have a very different style to it. I mean, we still have a Triforce on it, but that bit underneath looks quite different, unless it's just stylized. Like on that, the wings. See, on ours, the little winged dude is completely under the Triforce, whereas here, the wings come up around the Triforce, and then It still kind of looks a little bird-like with some claws underneath, but we don't have. It's almost like the Triforce is its head instead of having a little impish-looking head. Okay. All right. So Link, that's your namesake, or it would be if I had named you Link. Um, okay. So I think we need to do something with those blocks, but let's see what's outside here first. Um, in fact, we might end up stopping here and coming back to this next week because we're running short on time. But let's take a look outside first. Okay. Oh, there's a much better view of the Hyrule crest. Um, very nice look. Okay, there's some mountains in the distance. Okay, this is the gatehouse. What's on the flags? The flags almost look like a Nordic cross or a Scandinavian cross or something with the Triforce in the middle. Okay, kind of wish we could. Oh, okay. There's a barrier there. Can't get out that way. Can we see anything else from here? What's that? Oh, I want to climb up, see what that is. Get a little bit of a higher view. Okay, can't jump up on that, so let's see. Over here we have ruins. There's the gatehouse, the flag, and there's a big tower over there that looks like the stone and everything is much darker, and the style looks very different from what we have over here. Um, at first, the darkness would make me think maybe it's like maybe that would be like Ganon's tower or something, but I don't know. I don't see enough about the symbols on it to really tell me like, hey, this is evil or this is good or this is this is Gerudo or this is some other culture. Um, I think the best I can say is that it doesn't look like the castle. So I'm going to say that whatever it is, it's probably something. It's probably a different culture. Probably not Hylian, unless it's like really, really even more ancient Hylian or something. But okay, that seems to be about all we can see. Okay, more ruins over there. Can't really see much more from up here for now. So we'll head inside, and next week, should be here next week. Um, next week we should be able to work on this puzzle and explore some more of the castle and maybe find out some more of the story of what's going on here and why we're doing this. And hopefully at some point we'll feel like we're powerful enough to be able to go help our sister, which was what we set out to do in the first place back when this all started. So, with that, thank you for dropping by. Remember, no stream on Friday, but I should be streaming on Mondays for the foreseeable future. And have a good week, and see you next time. Bye.